It's almost December, and for many of us, tis the season for putting on lots of weight. Most Australians will gain an average 1.2 kilos over the holiday season, and they're unlikely to drop the extra weight in the new year.
Even though their New Year's resolution a few days after Christmas will be, I'm going to lose a little bit of weight. But it's not just the pudding, the sweets, the canapes that do it. The calories we consume in alcohol also really add up. And a large glass of wine, for instance, can have the same number of calories as a donut.
Have both.
And 2 beers is equivalent to eating a sirloin steak. Clinical nutritionist Sarah Di Lorenzo joins us. Sarah, lovely to see you again.
Good morning, Basil. Good morning, Monique.
Morning.
How much does drinking contribute, would you say, to Christmas weight gain?
It's a huge contributor. So what we actually know is the Australian intake of alcohol actually triples in the festive season. The average adult will be having about 10 plus standard drinks per week. The 20 to 29-year-olds, 49% of them have actually confessed to binge drinking over the Christmas period. And they've averaged it out to about 500 extra calories a day. And a lot of that is coming through alcohol, and people just don't realise that alcohol is actually really high in calories, and it's contributing to that. So, yeah.
Does what you drink make a big difference?
It makes a massive difference.
Does it really? So what should we be drinking?
So I've been talking about this clinically a lot this week, so with a lot of my weight loss patients. I've just got some tips and guidelines. Basically, 7 units a week, try and stick to that, and count your drinks, definitely. But I've got 4 top drinks to have that are under 80 calories. So looking at, I've got vodka soda would be around 70 calories. We've got vodka gin, that's 75. A glass of champagne, believe it or not, and people are surprised by this, is 77.
Really?
And tequila, tequila, recently made famous by Kourtney Kardashian, is only 65 calories per shot. Mixing it with soda instead of doing the lipstick.
So, when you say seven serves, right?
So per week.
Okay, per week. So is that like a glass of champagne? Because we know that wine is small. It's at 125.
125.
Yeah, that's tiny. That's about that much, even though we have wine glasses that are that big.
Yeah.
So one champagne glass, is that 1 serve?
One champagne flute is
all the way to the top.
It depends on the size of it.
Because I don't want to find out.
What are you angling at?
I don't want to
How technical have you got here? So it's like this,
I don't want to pick champagne and then find out I can only have that much in the bottom.
Can I tell you something I tell my patients? Your 2 champagnes are equal to your 1 glass of wine.
Are they?
Yeah.
Right, so you're better off drinking champagne.
You're better off drinking champagne.
Good.
Well, because that's the other question. So forget those drinks which most Aussies, champagne, yes, but the others not really. So beer, wine, soft drink, champagne, you're better off with which?
Oh, so out of
beer,
champagne.
Champagne.
If you're watching if you want to watch the waistline,
champagne.
no, definitely champagne. There's two champagnes to 1 beer.
Right, and so these are the highest calorie drinks.
Yeah, so cocktails can be up to 500 calories. Beer can range from 150 to 200.
There's a lot less calories in a cocktail if we don't have that little holiday cocktail. It's
quite right.
A pina colada is 500 calories.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just, of course, all the mixes. So like a gin and soda is like 70 calories. A gin and tonic is 170.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's assume that somebody watching here at some point over the Christmas break or the next month is going to overindulge.
Yes.
How can they pick themselves up the next day?
With my hangover cure.
Hey, Sarah! Yay!
It's his favourite thing in the world is
I've missed this,
Sarah's
Sarah.
I know, but
I
I'm
have.
going to tell you right now, it beats the bacon and egg roll. It
Right.
definitely does for the next day.
Okay.
So I actually created this hangover cure here for all these. I mean, as a nutritionist, I sort of think about people the next day and what alcohol actually does do to our bodies. So all my ingredients here have a purpose. So the honey is actually going to restore your glucose levels. Our glucose levels, when we've had excess alcohol, actually end up dropping. The banana is fantastic for that upset tummy the next day from a big night drinking. It's also got the fibre in it as well, so it's going to settle and calm your stomach. And then, of course, the coconut water. So you guys have to
Come on in, Monique.
Let's get into
Come on
it.
in.
I'm telling you, it's a fantastic.
No, thank you.
The
Cheers.
coconut water actually restores our electrolytes, so we tend to retain a lot of fluid.
That's good.
It's good, isn't it? I invented that. You need to have, the tip is you need some frozen bananas in the fridge, because you do it with frozen bananas to make it extra creamy.
That's why we call you, Sarah, the queen of smoothies.
That is delicious, Sarah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.